emotional slice of life anime set in old Kolkata filled with warm sunlight, noisy streets, innocent childhood laughter, and a heartbreaking story about distance, time, and fatherhood. This is Kabuliwala, one of the most famous stories written by Rabindranath Tagore. And honestly, if this story were adapted into anime form, it would absolutely destroy viewers emotionally. The story begins in colonial Kolkata. Our narrator is a writer who spends most of his day working quietly at home. But peace is impossible because of one person, his 5-year-old daughter, Minnie. Minnie is pure chaos in human form. She talks non-stop from morning till night. Questions, random thoughts, strange observations. Her mouth literally never rests. She jumps from topic to topic so quickly that nobody can keep up with her. Why does the sky make noise? Can elephants climb trees? Does mother secretly hate crows? Even while her father is trying to write seriously, Minnie keeps interrupting him every few seconds. But despite pretending to be annoyed, her father secretly loves every moment of it. One morning, while Minnie is standing near the window talking endlessly, she suddenly freezes. Walking through the street is a tall man with a huge bag slung across his shoulder. He has a beard, wears loose foreign clothes, and looks intimidating compared to the ordinary people around him. Minnie instantly screams, "Kabuliwala!" The man turns and smiles. And just like that, destiny changes for both of them. The mysterious stranger enters the house courtyard. His real name is Ramat. He is a trader from Afghanistan who travels through Kolkata selling dry fruits like almonds, raisins, and pistachios. Every year he comes to India for business before eventually returning home. But to everyone in Kolkata, men like him are simply called Kabuliwalas. Minnie's mother is immediately suspicious. To her, Ramat looks dangerous. After all, he is huge, foreign, rough-looking, and carries a giant bag everywhere. Rumors spread easily in those days, and Minnie's mother genuinely fears he might kidnap children. Minnie herself is terrified too. She keeps staring at the bag. Finally, she asks a question she has been dying to know. "What's inside your bag?" Ramat looks serious for a moment. Then he replies, "An elephant." Minnie bursts into laughter. That single joke destroys the wall between them. Soon the two become inseparable. Every few days Ramat visits Minnie. Sometimes he brings raisins, sometimes almonds, sometimes just stories from distant lands beyond mountains and deserts. Minnie doesn't care that he is older, foreign, or different from everyone around her. To her, Ramat is simply her friend. Their conversations become the funniest part of the household. Minnie asks absurd questions non-stop while Ramat answers with complete seriousness. The biggest running joke between them is about marriage. Ramat teasingly asks Minnie, "So, little one, when are you going to your father-in-law's house?" Minnie is too young to understand what marriage even means. But she knows enough to fire back immediately. "And you? Are you going to your father-in-law's house?" Ramat raises his fist dramatically and says, "I'll beat my father-in-law." Minnie explodes into laughter every single time. The servants laugh. Her father laughs. Even the serious atmosphere of the house changes whenever Ramat appears. But beneath the comedy lies hidden sadness. One afternoon, Minnie's father notices something strange. Whenever Minnie talks or laughs, Ramat's eyes soften in a painful way. Slowly, he learns the truth. Ramat has a daughter back home in Afghanistan. She is around Minnie's age. Every year he leaves his homeland for months to earn money as a traveling sailor. He walks through foreign cities carrying heavy loads under the hot sun, surviving loneliness and hardship just so he can support his child. Minnie reminds him of the daughter he left behind. That is why he visits so often. That is why he smiles so gently around her. The noisy little girl feels the emptiness in his heart. Minnie's father suddenly realizes something important. Even though he and Ramat come from completely different worlds, they share the exact same emotion. Both are fathers. Both love their daughters more than anything. And in that moment, nationality, religion, language, and appearance stop mattering. Then the anime suddenly shifts tone. One morning, the peaceful atmosphere of the street is shattered by shouting. People gather outside. Minnie's father steps out and sees chaos unfolding. Ramat has been arrested. Apparently, one of his customers cheated him and refused to pay money owed to him. The argument became violent, and in anger Ramat stabbed the man. Blood stains his clothes. Police officers drag him away in chains. The cheerful giant who once joked with Minnie now looks terrifying to the crowd. At that exact moment, Minnie comes running outside. Kabuliwala, Kabuliwala. Ramat turns instantly. For one brief second, his face lights up again like before. Minnie asks innocently, "Are you going to your father-in-law's house?" Ramat laughs sadly and raises his bound hands. "Yes, and I can't even beat him now." It becomes the last moment of their childhood friendship. Ramat is sentenced to prison, and time begins to move forward without him. Years pass quietly. Minnie grows older. The little girl who once talked non-stop slowly changes into a mature young woman. Her childish energy disappears. She no longer runs around asking random questions. Meanwhile, Ramat spends year after year inside prison walls. The world outside changes. Children grow up. Memories fade. But one thing never leaves Ramat's heart: his daughter. During all his lonely years in prison, he survives by holding onto one tiny memory. A small handprint on a piece of paper, the handprint of his child back in Afghanistan. Whenever he sees it, he remembers why he kept struggling, why he endured everything, why he must return home someday. Finally, after many years, Ramat is released from prison. The first thing he does is go to Minnie's house. In his mind, he still imagines the same energetic little girl running toward him excitedly. But reality is cruel. The house is crowded with wedding preparations. Music echoes through the rooms. Minnie is getting married today. Ramat waits nervously. When Minnie finally appears, she is dressed as a bride. Beautiful, quiet, grown up. For a moment, Ramat cannot even speak. This is not the child he remembered. Minnie barely recognizes him anymore. Their old jokes no longer work. The years he lost can never return. And suddenly a terrible realization strikes him. If Minnie has grown up this much, then his own daughter in Afghanistan must also have grown up. Maybe she no longer remembers him clearly either. Maybe he has already lost the childhood he was trying so desperately to protect. For the first time in the story, Ramat looks completely broken. Minnie's father watches everything silently. At first, he had only seen Ramat as a strange foreign trader, but now he sees something deeper. Not a criminal, not an outsider, just a father who has been separated from his daughter for too long. Ramat slowly pulls out the folded piece of paper he carried for years. The tiny handprint of his daughter, worn out from age, protected like treasure. Minnie's father is deeply moved. That day he decides to sacrifice part of the expensive wedding celebration and instead gives Ramat money so he can finally return home to Afghanistan. Because at that moment, helping a father reunite with his daughter feels more important than luxury or ceremony. Ramat leaves with tears in his eyes, and the story quietly ends. No dramatic battle, no grand speech, no villain, just the painful truths of time and love. What makes Kabuliwala unforgettable is how human it feels. The friendship between Minnie and Ramat is wholesome and funny, but underneath it lies something universal, the fear of losing time with the people we love. Ramat missed years of his daughter's life. Minnie grew up while he was trapped away from the world, and by the time he returned, childhood was already gone. That quiet sadness is what gives the story its emotional power. Even today, more than a century later, Kabuliwala still feels incredibly modern because its emotions are timeless. It reminds us that beyond nationality, race, language, or culture, human beings are connected by love, memory, and family. And honestly, the final scene would absolutely break the internet if this were an anime adaptation.